Okay guys, let's get started. I'm going to run through a couple of cakes, 3 to be specific, and do some decoration and point some things out as we go as far as what I'm doing and why. And then with all the components that we pulled together, the ganaches, the buttercreams and whatnot, I have in the hallway a dozen cakes, and it's my hope that everybody, it's my hope that everybody will adopt a cake and decorate it to its completion. Okay? So that's going to be decision making on your part. We'll get a little further and then I'll go into that. I'm here to help you, but I'm pretty much going to give you a free hand, reasonably speaking, to do what we want to the cakes. All right. Okay, we're going to do 2 different kind of cakes here to start with. What size cake is this?
9 inch?
It's a 10-inch cake. How tall is it?
2 inch?
Okay, so it's a 10-inch by 2-inch cake, which is very common as an industry standard. Here's why. So 9 out of 10 places you go, restaurant or resort, there's going to be continuity. On a 10-inch cake, those are typically divided into 16-inch or 16 portions. So if you didn't know that, you should be aware of that. Okay, so I got a chocolate cake, we're going to do a guy cake, and we're going to do a more feminine cake. What do we call that over there, since it's not a round cake? Say again? Sheet cake? For little people. I'd call it a bar torte. Bar style torte. Okay? Because it's in a rectangle shape. All right. First thing we're going to do. All right, let's get everybody going and arguing. And how many pieces of cake in a 2-layer cake?
3.
So 2 fillings, 3 cakes, yes? Yeah. Everything I do is, I'm going to do by design and by habit, so I don't even think about it, but I'll try and point it out to you guys along the way. I need 3 even pieces of cake out of here. I don't care how steady your hand is, it's inherently not possible to cut a cake as I'm going from my right to the left, straight across, and have it be anything but uneven. So there's a way to do it, a starting point. This cake that I have here was baked in a cake pan, round cake pan, and when it was done baking, a knife was put to the top of it, resting on the verge of that cake pan, and that's how this top came off completely level. But suffice it to say, it's 2 inches high. I want my pieces to be level, so I'm going to guesstimate what I think is 1/3 of the way down. If you see what I'm doing with the knife blade, it's not going in very much. That too is by design. I don't care, I'm not in a hurry. I wanted to establish an even mark all the way around the cake. And after I got there, now I'm going further and further into the cake. But I'm taking care to come out with a level 1/3 of that cake. Anyone who's standing here can do that as long as you do it like I'm saying. Just go in a little bit at a time. Now I'm going to go down again. Same thing. I'm holding the knives essentially stationary in my right hand. I'm letting the cake turntable do its job, which is to turn, and the knife's gradually going further until you get around where you need to be. Then you come off, and again, I've got even layers of cake. Why is it important to be as careful as you can to have the layers even?
Presentation.
Pardon me? Well, we're going to cut the cake, presumably, and when we cut the cake, we're either going to see straight cuts and even layers or wavy. Okay, so continuity, handling it the proper way. I've got simple syrup here that I'm gonna apply to this. Why do we use simple syrup? Leave me alone.
Offset spatula.
Sorry, I've only got 4 here. You're good. Okay, what does simple syrup do?
It's an adhesive. Preserves flavor.
Keeps it
Crumbs,
moist.
keeps the crumbs from.
Okay, it holds the crumbs in place to an extent because it goes from dry and crumbly to moist. Let's agree that it adds an element of moisture that would otherwise not be present. And it also adds a flavor dimension, not too predominant. It's cheap and a place that makes nice cakes is going to use simple syrup. Okay, whipped cream, please, and any implement, spoon, something.
Is it just plain simple syrup, sugar, water, no flavor?
Okay, we made this on our last week. You made it, yes?
Oh, is it the with all the fruit?
Yeah. So what we want is equal parts sugar and water. So a cup and a cup, gallon and a gallon, who cares? To that, we put oranges, lemons, apples, pears, stick cinnamon, whole cloves, and we reduced it until it had some body to it. That's a neutral simple syrup. So it's not predominantly influenced by any one flavor, it's neutral, so it blends. It's not going to compete with the chocolate in the cake or whatever filling I put in there. You can enhance a simple syrup to be more predominant in flavor. For example, if you had a white chocolate mousse cake with strawberries and white cake, perhaps a Grand Marnier simple syrup would be very yummy there. That's an orange, tasty liqueur, but it blends well with strawberries, white mousse, and white cake. So if I put Grand Marnier in my simple syrup, I go from neutral simple syrup to a Grand Marnier simple syrup. You might want dark rum, you might want Kahlua, things like that, commensurate to whatever the cake is going to become.
Still the fruit though, right? Still the fruit in the first part? Or,
Yeah, that's
okay.
your base,
Okay.
and then you would then
Gotcha.
change it accordingly. Okay, thank you. All right, now, again, things I don't even think about, I'm gonna try and call out to your attention. When I'm filling this cake, I'm not sitting here indecisive saying how much of this am I gonna put in. It's an automatic for me, I know. I'm comfortable saying roughly 2 hotel spoons of this filling. Again, it's right in the center. Everything's by design. So what I'm doing is now, I'm gonna push this to the outside with the edge of the palette knife to soft filling, so it's just gliding. I'm going close to the edge. It's not dragging crumbs through. It's not spilling over. It's doing exactly what I want it to do.